secret government going on here.
Let's see the dirty window.
The secret meeting. Secret government.
I don't see no officers.
Oh, yeah. Does that look like the committee?
That one looks familiar over there.
So somebody's meeting in there. Looks like a board of some sort.
Yeah, it is the board, isn't it? Yeah, looks like.
It doesn't look like the same board.
How much you want to bet they're gonna call police department? You think it was a public meeting also?
Well, there's no public in there, right? I mean,
Yeah, I don't see.
sitting down,
There's one
person from
one
the public.
person in the back. Yeah.
That's it, though. Huh?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to
They got dirty windows too.
get a better shot.
Looking way at the back at somebody. Talking with someone. You don't see anybody back there?
No, I only see one person sitting in the audience.
Is that the one right behind the light blue shirt?
It says Economic Development and Infrastructure Plan, so you're definitely not talking about police misconduct.
So, are you wanting to attend that meeting?
Perhaps. Is it a public meeting? Or?
It is. It's the Metropolitan Redevelopment Agency Commission. They're almost finished, but I can get you signed in and walk you through if you want to go to that meeting.
I'm going.
What time does it end?
Well, it started at 4. They usually get done by 5. They're just finishing up their last bit of conversation, but if you would like to attend that, I can certainly make that available to you.
I'm not really that interested. I was just curious what kind of meeting it was.
That one's our it's our MRA.
What does that mean?
It's our Metropolitan Redevelopment Agency Commission, so they kind of oversee the MRA area in our downtown.
Okay.
And they have a monthly meeting. It's on the 3rd Tuesday at 4 p.m.
And how are people supposed to get in there if it's a public meeting?
So typically, if you haven't been there by 5, you've missed most of it, and you rarely goes past 5. The building is shut. But like on CPAC, you came to the last one. We have the door propped open, and it is available for the public.
That was a public meeting too, right?
Yes, it is, but it started at 4, not at 6. So at 6, we opened the doors at about 5:30, 5:45 to let the public in.
Yeah, that's what our channels are about. You know, we're independent journalists gathering public information.
Yes, so I
public
wanted to
information
see
for
if
public
you were
interest.
wanting to come into this
But
meeting
you told us that we had to leave.
for the building. The building is closed, but if you want to attend the public meeting, I can help you do that.
Mm-hmm.
But all of the other offices and entities in this building are closed.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to
And
do?
so that could have been a misunderstanding on my part, not knowing that you wanted to attend that meeting.
You know,
You want to just go in for a minute and
yeah.
see?
That's good.
All right, come on in.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We thought we were being lied to, but we didn't see no officers in there.
What do you? Oh no, sorry. So again, we have all of our listings of our meetings over here,
Yeah.
and so the MRA one is listed. And the only thing that I'm going to mention is with your camera setup, I'll need you to be at the back or the side.
But if you have it this way, we can go up to the
Yeah,
front.
you can sit in the front if you'd like.
Okay, so what's the rule exactly?
We just need to make reasonable accommodations for you to view it, but I can't let it interfere with anybody else's viewing of it. So,
And there's nobody else in there except, well, there's one
well,
other
there's
person.
a few people, so you just can't be in front of them and obstruct them, the exits or travel areas.
Can you give us the policies and procedures on that again?
I've given it to you once.
He needs a. documents on
Read Article 15.
We need to be quiet.
There's something missing on the representation. You know, with planning and zoning, not that we can say, oh, you have to do this or not, it's just, based on what's contained in the MRA update.
And we can certainly work on that moving forward. I mean, we as your staff team want you all to have full confidence that we are representing the MRA plan, to not only the public, and not only the members of the districts of the MRA, but also other, commissions and the mayor and council making decisions. So we certainly commit to you all moving forward, to keep you as abreast of those issues as we can. And to also, make sure that when and where we can bring things, to you all for opinions, we do.
Okay, any other further discussion or questions or comments from commissioners?
Let me say, that going forward, if there is a situation where a zone change or some other, or what do you call it,
Special use
special
permit.
use permit, or any one of the other changes that could be put in. If, those are advertised, in front of one of our meetings, is it appropriate or not appropriate to bring that up, in this commission, as a member of as a commissioner? So, and then have discussion amongst the other commissioners, or is it better to just, get the questions down on it, and go to P and Z when it's presented at P and Z?
So,
Or-
Commissioner, I love the way that you carefully worded that because, you're recognizing the timeline. So if there is an item that has been posted or advertised before, and you all want to put it on the agenda for discussion, for an opinion, it could be represented as the opinion of the commission to the P and Z.
Right.
If that timing is off, and you want to discuss it under your business as a commissioner, you may do that, but you may not represent the opinion of the commission as a whole. Beth,
So-
anything to add to that?
I think your memo kind of summarizes everybody's role.
Mhm.
And if any member of the commission has input on a entitlement petition that goes to P and Z, they are welcome to speak to P and Z. It is open to everyone. We notice everyone within 100 feet, they're considered affected parties, but the public hearing is open to anyone to make comments. And to me, that's the cleanest way to do it.
It's the most effective way also. And when Beth says notice, she means that the city notices, as in sends written notice.
To all properties.
To affected parties.
To affected parties, right,
Mhm.
right. So, what's the, if you're not an affected party, you're a
Interested.
interested party, okay, so attending the P and Z meeting as an interested party, could do that as an individual, of course, anybody.
Mhm.
But, so the question also is that an appropriate way for this commission to present at P and Z,
Not the commission as a whole, sir.
not the commission as a whole?
No, sir. So again, what Beth was saying is what we have before us clearly outlines the delegated by statute. But by showing up, you may identify yourself again as a citizen, as a property owner, as a business owner, and as an individual commissioner, but you may not speak for the commission as a whole.
Okay.
But an interested party and identifying yourself as such is completely, and you can also do that not only at P and Z, but at city council.
Okay, that works.
Is that, And it's fair to reference those plans when you're making your statement as an interested party, so the MRA plan or the NOS action plan or.
Right, okay, because we've had to have our fingers in that and that kind of thing, so we may know a little bit more than the general public.
But the plans are open to the public,
Yeah.
so the
They
MRA
are
plan
open to
is
that.
open to the public.
Yeah, so it's a matter of getting to walk in the door and look at it, so.
Correct.
Yeah.
Commissioner, have we answered your question?
Yes, I think so. Basically, the best, method, is to simply take it to P and Z as an individual, citing then, whatever, is, thought to be non-appropriate for the P and Z to act, and then P and Z can then take that as they will.
That is absolutely correct.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you all for the opportunity, to present this and follow up on your.
Okay.
Thank you, Shauna, and I would just say that I think as commissioners, we see ourselves as stewards and ambassadors of the MRA plan, and to, ensure that it's, at least observed and looked at and referenced, by all parties involved, and we just wanna make sure that that plan that everyone worked so hard on, and the cities worked so hard on, and the money expended is the path that is being followed, so.
We share that, I can
Of
assure you,
course,
because,
of course.
it's important, you're right in the middle of one now, so you know the
Sure.
thought that goes behind the stakeholders and identifying them and the steering committee, so.
Yeah.
We appreciate that, and we do understand that, and we share that.
We know. Thank you. Alright. Okay. Number 7.
Oh, what,
Did I miss
were you
it?
gonna
Oh.
mention this?
I
Yes.
did, thank you,
Thank you.
Commissioner. So, right before you, what you have, Kay placed them, are, little inserts, that are a great overview to the city's comprehensive plan. Beth and her team did a really nice job of creating these. We've given these also to the mayor and council. We wanted to hand some out to you all. As commissioners, we thought it might be nice for you all to have the overall comprehensive plan that we just did as a community, because obviously the MRA is a part of that. So please feel free to keep one for yourself and hand others out as you'd like. If you need more, let us know. We didn't print, unwavering copies of it, but we do have some. And also just, it might be a nice speaking point when you wanna talk to people about the MRA, so that they know the comprehensive plan. Like you all wanting your plans to be mentioned and thought and taken into consideration, as a city, we have, very high expectations of continuing to follow through, and we also have Colby, who is working with Beth and her team very pointedly on action items related to the comprehensive plan, so. Those are for you to enjoy and hand out and use with.
Thank you. All right then, thank you, Shauna, for that presentation,
You bet.
conversation. All right, number 7, Main Street Advisory Board, Karen Lupton.
Okay, so I was asked last time to give a status update on the annual work plan. And Kay included a copy of the annual work plan in your packet this month, because I think, Ruth and Tara have not seen it before. So I just did a high level update, and I think if you might wanna take a look at it after, and you can compare it with the plan and then come back with any questions, but I'll just give you an update. Does that work? Okay. So our annual work plan has 2 economic transformation strategies. Strategy number 1 is continuation of creative placemaking projects within the historic downtown corridor. So, what we've done so far is currently we're setting up our first public sculpture exhibit in the historic downtown corridor. The first piece was installed today in front of Artifacts, so if you wanna drive by on your way home, you can see it. The rest a lot of them will be going in this week, and then there's a couple of stragglers in the next week or 2, but hopefully it'll be up by the June 2nd or
And then the reception for that is this
Saturday evening at 5.
And ask her for the documentation where it says you can't, well, she told me you can't have a tripod up there.
Oh, that's right. Well, she gave you a piece of paper at that last meeting that mentioned Article 15.
Yeah.
So this door automatically locks if you don't want to. If you want to go back, then
No, no, I'm
I
not
don't
here.
want to go back either.
Yeah. What is that? What is I read a little bit, but I didn't read it all the way through.
So basically, there's just one sentence in there that's applicable to us, and it says that they have to make reasonable accommodations for audio and video recording. But it doesn't say anything about excluding us.
Exactly. Yeah, I didn't see nothing like that either.
See that? This is the meeting we wanted to go to. We wanted to go to Citizen Police Advisory Committee. It's
Hey guys,
canceled.
I'm out.